What up, y'all? Just want to talk real quick about New Year's resolutions and how pointless they are. If you didn't resolve a damn thing with yourself in this past year, doesn't matter what year it is, whether it's 2079 or 2020, if you didn't resolve anything, then shame on you. And I say that with confidence, not knowing who you are, because every one of us has flaws. Every one of us has shit that we should be changing. Whether it's habits or, you want to get more sleep or whatever, change it now. Don't wait till this one day with the notion in your head that you're going to solve one thing only about yourself when there is multiple things wrong. Okay? So I literally pulled out a notepad one day, way before summer, and I wrote down every single thing that I don't freaking like about myself. Every single thing that I think is a flaw that needs to be changed because it's going to hold me back. And I don't believe we should all share those things with everybody. Those are, that's some of it's personal, some of it's pretty straightforward. Like, I got big, so I obviously want to lose weight, things like that. Attitude, you know what I'm saying? And being self-aware. Being more self-aware. Those are three things that I will share with you that was on my list. Things that I wasn't tapping into, wasn't doing very much about or enough of. I've always been a kind person, but this time around I'm probably the kindest I've ever been. Okay? I wouldn't say I'm the happiest, but I'm definitely the most confident. You don't have to be completely 100% happy to be 100% confident. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm working on my happiness. That's another thing. Okay? But the point is, I want you to understand, we have to adapt. There's hard times right now. People are, all of us are going through some shit, right? Some are suffering more than others. Okay, cool. But because we don't know where things are going, we can't just guess and get our little motors going, because we have to be prepared for the fact that the same luggage and BS that's in 2020 is going to be dragged into 2021. Not to mention the change of office in the States. So that is going to directly impact Canada, which is already just spinning out of control. So, I'm just saying, if you have anxiety about things that are going on around us, you can't control them. Put it to bed. Work on you. So the best version of you deals with this shit when it faces you head to head. If you face it in such a broken way right now, as you are, having not changed a damn thing, having not realigned yourself or your way of thinking, you will fall down. You will break. You will submit. You will do something poorly, and it will affect your family members, your friends, your children, or just you. Okay? This is why it's important to throw out New Year's resolutions. The very notion that you're going to only spend one day trying to change one thing is ridiculously retarded. Okay? Better yourself, quick and easy, right now. You do it now. It shouldn't take this video, me telling you that shit, but I'm going to tell you one thing that's most important. So listen up and listen loud and clear. Turn the volume up for this part. You are important as fuck. You are. You know that many, many, many people in your circle do not call you and ask you if you're good and if you need help. So empower yourself and don't wait for no motherfuckers to open that door and bring you the power. This is what I'm trying to tell you. New Year's resolutions are pointless because we need to resolve shit now. We cannot wait for a day. We don't have time. Time is more important than ever. Because if you waste time now, it could be very valuable. And you can make the case that these are the most dangerous times we have ever been in and maybe possibly ever gonna be in. So don't you want to be in the best shape of your life, in your mind, in your body, physically, mentally, all that emotionally, the best shape to face it? That's what I'm talking about, man. This is why I'm building myself up. And at least now, if I pass, I know that this is the way I went out. I could be at peace. I went after shit. I loved people. I was genuine, and I'll be straight with that. My soul will rest. You know what I'm saying? Stop living in a fucking fantasy world. Ain't nobody coming through that door to help you, save you, none of that shit. You got to do it yourself. And I'm just trying to empower you because, listen, I know I'm strong, but I know what to do with my strength. That shit was learned because I put in the time and effort and blood, sweat, and tears to gain that knowledge. You don't get that from sitting around. You don't get that from being careless about your own health. You don't get that from taking the easy way out all the time and expecting someone to hand you something. You got to get up and get it yourself, all right? Figure out how you're going to do it, all right? There's a lot of people out here trying to fuck the system, fuck you over, fuck them, fuck her, whatever. Man, if you got to do some fucking too, you do it. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean by that. I'm not talking sex. I'm just saying, you do what you got to do, man. It's cutthroat. Shit's rough. If you got to sell some shit, if you got to hustle, if you got to make some chicken wings like me and just to put some groceries in the fridge, keep things going, like, or put gas in the car, whatever the fuck pops up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know what I'm making money for half the time, but I have it. And at least time of need, boom, here you go. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at my house. I'm like, how many ways can I make money? And I'm thinking, wow, well, I can make money in a few ways. So I'm starting to do some shit. And, like, I just want to let y'all know you are better than this. Wake the fuck up. Okay? There's somebody out here that cares about you. That is your ace. Whoever that is, tap into them. If there really is nobody, then yeah, this is very important for you to listen to. You need you. You know what I'm saying? If you won't listen, well, damn, that's a wrap then. You might as well go pick out your coffin and shit and lay down. All right? I'm just saying, man. People out here pretty much giving up before. It's like people die before they die. I've heard that before. I don't know who, for the life of me, what his name was, but he's an inspirational person. He's grown. He's like damn near 60 years old, and he's ripped, and he's got like this chiseled body. And the reason is because he lives a certain type of way mentally. And he said, he put it in those terms. People are already dead before they die. I want to live while I'm alive. And I'm doing that, okay? And I'm trying to get a lot of people to come with me on that. If you, there's plenty to do, trust me, okay? There's plenty to do to live. But the best thing to do right now is gain knowledge. Gain knowledge and get your fitness up. And work on your breathing. That's the best thing. This virus attacks our fucking lungs. So maybe we should strengthen our lungs. Maybe you should work on smoking less cigarettes. Maybe you should work on smoking less weed. Maybe you should do some cardio to get your shit going, or some pyramids to get the heart rate up and the heart rate down. Okay? Whatever. Just saying. People gotta do something to save themselves at this stage. Okay? And by doing that, you will show your kids or whoever else is in your corner watching that they can do it too. You will inspire them. And like I said, when I make these videos, if one person watches it and gets inspired and applies it to their life, I did my fucking job. And that's all I care about. All right, so I do wish everybody a happy new year. I do. But New Year's resolution shit, nah. You can throw that shit out. You write down a list of things that is wrong with you, that you want to fix, and admit it to yourself. Go there. Go to the harsh places. Write that shit and begin fixing that shit. Do it because you matter. You're the most important. If you're running optimally, you will be the best version of you to tackle any problem that comes and faces you, and you will be the best version of you to represent your children and your friends and be a leader instead of a follower. Happy New Year. Love y'all.